What is going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday to you all. It is officially Tuesday, August 13th, 2024. This is another live edition of the Raw Rundown here on the Around the Point Network YouTube channel. It is Tuesday, August 13th, like I just mentioned moments ago. We are now live. I hope all of you are having a wonderful, splendid day wherever you are around the world. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button down below and all that fun stuff. Hit the bell notification, hit the like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Bron Breakker is just him, bro. I'm just gonna say it. Bron Breakker. There's levels to this shit, bro. I know Triple H posted a photo on his X account, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, referring to Bron Breakker as the future. Nah, brother. He is the now. He is the now of the WWE. No questions asked. Well, what's up, everyone? As always, I am Steve, and I'm here joined by the good brother Walter. What's going on, brother?
What's going on? I'm just finishing up my meal. So I
Finishing
decided,
up your meal.
to still try to not be too late. But yeah, another day.
Another
Here to
day.
review Raw. I'll be off camera for like just 1 minute, maybe. I'm pretty much done.
You pretty much done with your meal. Okay.
Pretty much done. You know, it's a little snack
Little snacky snack.
Yeah, we'll be good to go.
Little leftover from Steve's kitchen. Little leftover.
There you
from
go.
The
Maybe left over from Steve's kitchen.
We got leftover a duck with the cat with the
yeah,
with the
duck
truffle
with
the black
truffle fries.
With the black truffle fries, with the rice, the jasmine rice leftover.
Jasmine rice. I'll take all of that.
You know what I'm saying? With a little bit of leftover curry, the curry chicken.
You know what I mean? Chicken. Now we're talking. Yeah,
and some leftover caviar. You grab it, just
scoop no, we're not. We're not talking. Now we're not talking.
You don't like caviar, dude? It's amazing.
I do not like. I understand some people do, but
I love.
I'm not really a seafood.
Bro, when I used to work in a queue, I used to work in a restaurant, dude. Right? The one thing I loved doing from inventory was checking out the caviar. So I get to like open the cans, right, and just observe every and then I get to taste a little bit of it. Oh, bro, the good days of Mondays, bro. Back in the day, I miss it. Sometimes I miss it, but nevertheless, till those fuckers stop paying on time. But
wow,
yeah, brother. But nevertheless, brother, this is your Monday Night Raw review for August 12th, 2024. Raw last night was live from the Moody Center in Austin, Texas. They had an attendance of 12,269 in the building. Overall, I thought the show, compared to last week, I thought last week's show was by a landslide. Fuck this. Was much better. I'm not saying this Raw was bad or anything. I just thought it was all right. I don't know how you feel about it.
I think, I agree. I mean, I won't say it sucked, but I don't think we got I think it was kind of like just, I don't want to call it weak, but like not major follow-ups, I would say, from the episode before. But it still did its job, and we did get some more matches out of Bash of Berlin from it.
Which we'll get into in just a sec here as well. Again, what you wanted to find out what was going to happen with Rhea Ripley, Damian Priest in the Judgment Day. You wanted to find out what's going to be of freaking Big Bronson Reed. And of course, you wanted to find out about our boy Bron Breakker, who is in the main event. Bro, already main eventing Monday Night Raw, dude. I know you main evented before, but like, damn, now you're main eventing the show as champion, dude. Defending your title in a 2 out of 3 falls match against Sami Zayn. And I'm going to say this right now, brother. He made it look easy last night. He made it look easy. Easy work, bro. I'll go one. It's like Sami Zayn didn't belong in the same ring as Bron Breakker.
I won't say all that.
It's like there's levels to this game, bro. There's levels to this, you know? It's like Sami Zayn had to go back to the minor leagues a little bit. You know, I'm sure.
I need what you're smoking. Bron's great and all, but
Come on, man. It's levels to this game, bro. Come on. Bron Breakker is him, bro. Bron Breakker, dude. And like, I'm not just saying it because, hey, I have to be his fan, which I already am a fan of it as it is. I mean, come on. How can you not be a fan of Bron Breakker? Dude, he just lawn darted Sami Zayn into the timekeepers there, which we'll get into in a little bit as well. Let us know in the chat, what did you like from Monday Night Raw? Also, Walter, how am I sounding audio wise? How am I sounding? All right,
Good.
I just want to make sure. I don't want to like move the cable here and shit. And I gotta play that. You can't even get the mic to work. I mean, come on. Also, real quick, bro. I know you can say I'm stalling here, but what do you think of the new not bad, huh? Mira,
Well, I did want to talk about this. Yeah, it's pretty clean. I don't know. I feel like something's missing from this.
I
Like,
mean, I know. I mean, we had
yeah, we
Cody
have
for a while,
Cody.
but being that it's a Raw review, I mean, you might as well have the current World
Is
Heavyweight
that
Champ.
what's gonna be? Like Steve's Kitchen, you're just gonna have Cody, and then here you're gonna have Gunther, and then
Well,
Sad.
for Steve's
You're just gonna
Kitchen,
do whatever.
for Steve's Kitchen, we have this.
It's always that. Oh yeah,
That's
that's
only
right.
for Steve's Kitchen.
So for Sad, you're gonna have that. The one with Cody.
I don't know about that, brother. Sad,
Sad
Swerve's
doesn't
there.
get one, huh?
Swerve's there, bro. It's good representation, bro. Good representation. I'll tell you what. I'll tweak it up a little bit. I'll put Swerve in the front. Okay, would that make you feel better?
I don't know, something. I mean, you're giving Gunther all this attention. Like, honestly, I think he should just be sharing it with Cody. But it is what it is.
Well, it's like I said before. Okay, WWE had to downgrade. Okay, they had to downgrade.
Downgrade what?
They had to downgrade their stage system to add more seats to the venues, right. Sometimes, I'm sure they're frustrated with that, but in this situation, we had to showcase them, right? We have to, they've earned their showcase here. I'm not saying Swerve hasn't. Swerve has a big match coming up in a couple of weeks, right, against Bryan Danielson.
I think the issue is you should include both Gunther and Cody in there. Shouldn't be separating both. I mean, I get it; they're front and center, but
I just want
to you don't review SmackDown, so it's like, yeah, when are you going to use that? The one with Cody.
You know what it is too, though, bro? Because I'm aware that we also have casuals that tune in here from time to time. The casual viewers who tune in, they know. I mean, they might not know. They probably are aware who Gunther is, but they know who's this. They know who Cody is.
I just think because I'm so used to seeing Roman.
Me too.
And maybe Okada, but honestly,
and
Okada
John Jones. Well, we moved up, bro, we moved up from a long time. I mean, to be fair, we at one point we had Max Holloway. Remember?
Yeah, you had Max. I'm like, come on, that was
Alex Pereira. Now we have Alex Pereira.
That makes a lot more sense.
We have Liv Morgan. We have Swerve still chilling there, but be that as it may, swerving while he's driving, whatever the heck it may be. Be that as it may, Walter. Be that as it may. Let's get into the show. Let's get into this, man, because Raw, I thought overall was again solid show. Again, it gets a passing grade for me overall, not compared to last week, which was obviously the Raw after SummerSlam. Oh my goodness, the Raw after SummerSlam, which had those Raw after WrestleMania vibes. It did, Be that as it may. So we opened the show up, brother. We opened up the episode of Monday Night Raw. We opened it up with Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley made her way to the building. She took jokes at what's it called? She made jokes about Dominic Mysterio. Because you got to remember, she's still in some way, shape, or form, right? She's still scarred or hurt by what happened, right? What happened at SummerSlam when, Dominic Mysterio showed what he truly feels, right? For Liv Morgan, not for Rhea Ripley. She talked about how she was stabbed in the back. But I'm sure Dom heard this line before. It wasn't deep. Pause. Now, as a man, that's the one thing you don't want to hear from the opposite sex. You don't want to hear that. Makes you question a lot
But
of things.
basically, that means the Dom hit.
Hey, basically, hey, he hit in the
I
back, but
mean,
still,
doesn't really matter. And yeah, it's a little insulting, but he
you know
still
what I
hit.
mean? There'd be guys who do that too. Like they like, hey girl, how was it? I know people who do that. I'm like,
No,
no, don't
I
do
don't
that.
ask.
I
Unless I'm with that person, then yeah.
never that.
Only if it's obviously like a significant other, you could do it, but not no random person.
Respectfully. Um,
Respectfully.
and then out, then what do you know, bro? From the rafters, right? From the crowd, you see Dom and Liv, and Dom explains, hey, that he for a whole year and change was calling him as a man was calling someone mommy. When yet Liv is calling him, Walter.
Why don't you say it? I'm confused.
She's calling him daddy.
Okay.
Pause. You know, she's calling him, she's giving him, Liv Morgan is giving Dominic Mysterio chicken tendies, chicken nuggets, bro. What more can a man want, bro? I'm just saying, bro. Like, come on. How can you turn that away, bro? If a woman gives you chicken tenders and chicken nuggets, that's a keeper in my eyes, bro. As a culinary
You
major,
you
as a
like
culinary
those?
major.
You think that's really a keeper?
Well, it depends though. If you know me, I'm a very picky eater.
That's what I'm
So for me,
saying. That doesn't
so for
sound like it'd
me,
be a keeper for
so for
you.
me, is that you gotta make it from scratch. You gotta go buy the chicken tenderloins, right, from the market. You batter it up, you season it, you put it in the fryer. You make it from scratch. There's some folks, and I understand, go to the supermarket and buy the Purdue, the frozen bag, and they put it in the microwave and whatever the fuck it may be, or the air fryer. That's totally fine too.
You don't like it that way?
I don't mind it. You know what I mean? Listen, I've been to diners when drunk out of my mind and relied on chicken tenders and fries. I've been there before. There's some spots, dude. I don't know in your area, but there's some spots that give the chicken tenders with marinara sauce on the side.
Wow.
I prefer honey mustard on my
Yeah.
tenders. Ketchup on the fries, of course, but be that as it may, bro. Dominic got it made, bro. My man's got it made. Can you blame him?
No, he had some valid points, but the last one you didn't make, which I assume you were going to get to, was the more credible point, I feel like.
You say it, Walter. You say it.
That Liv helped him beat his deadbeat dad.
Exactly, brother. He helped.
Yeah.
They got to win, bro. It's like, that losing team, bro, that always loses, bro. And then that new coach comes in and they win their first game. You don't know how it happened, but it fucking happened. Right?
Yeah.
And everyone jumps the gun. Oh, yeah, yo, it's over now. We about to win 7 games straight. And out of the 7, you probably win 5, you tie 1, and then you lose the other one. But it's a better record than before.
Yeah.
That's Liv Morgan right now. That's Liv Morgan right now for Dominic Mysterio. She is the new head coach of his heart. And I guess whatever the fuck he's rocking deep down his pants.
Oh boy.
Pause.
Yeah. Major pause.
But hey, someone had to say it, brother. Someone had to say it. And then who happens to appear from behind, bro? All the stuff, right? And who happens to appear from behind, bro? Damian Priest, bro. Like there's that meme of AJ Styles and Undertaker from WrestleMania 36 from their Boneyard match. Same vibes, bro. And the beating began. There's we see the whole thing where Rhea Ripley, with the speed of light, bro, climbed
I
up
don't know
them
how she
stairs.
did that.
Climbed up them stairs, bro. Chased down Liv Morgan. They were brawling, brother. They were brawling, whatever the fuck it may be. And then it transitioned to the opening match. Damian Priest versus Carlito. But My bad. Hold on. What else happened? Yeah, they're all brawling, right? And they're in the concessions area, and of course, Carlito makes a save for Mysterio, and obviously the match began. Right, the match because it looked like they're about. We'll get to them in just a sec here. But my bad. Damian Priest and Carlito happens. Like Carlito's gonna bump around for Damian Priest. There's no way that Carlito's winning this match. Like we know the role that he knows his role. Like he's gonna bump around, you know, make the person's move look like $1,000,000. But overall, I mean, you knew Damian Priest was winning this match. I'm not surprised. Your thoughts, Walter?
Yeah, this is just a whatever match, honestly. Carlito, hey, good for him for getting the bag.
Oh, for
He's
sure.
just it's just it's not it's not his time anymore. But he is useful, like you said, with his role on the Judgment Day, and he's gonna be taking the pins probably for any feud they're with. Um, and it's with Damian Priest. He did his thing. It was okay. It was just so it basically was to set up what happened after the match and all the stuff before that.
Chief, I think I just said this moments ago, and you can call it lazy. I don't think it's just him being lazy. I think it's the fact that Carlito just knows his role. Like you can't expect Carlito in this run that he's in to go for a major singles title. He's at a point of his career where he knows, like, yo, listen, they're entering this new wave of help me out here. What's the word I'm looking for here?
Yeah, he said new generation. Like it's the younger
The,
talent.
the
It's the
new the
younger
new young
guys now.
talent, the new young talent, and his role is to make these young talents look good in the ring, and also help them out.
I mean, Priest ain't young, but yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
pretty saying young, but again,
but
if we're
they're
looking
featuring him. Yes,
exactly, feature him, make him look like $1,000,000.
as Carlito, he probably isn't the same. Like he probably. I mean, he was never thought out to be anything crazy in the ring. But yeah, he's not. He's not even doing what he used to do before. Yeah, it's probably the age, and like you said, he doesn't have a role where he has to put on these classic matches. He's serving the R-Truth of Judgment Day. Don't have to do much.
Let me just see. Yo, Carlito's 45 years old, by the way.
Yeah, you see, I mean, he could be phoning it in, but I don't know. Just think, like you said, he doesn't really have to do much in his role. But yeah, in terms of the match, it was just whatever. It wasn't anything crazy. This
Damian
was all
Priest is
just a setup.
41, by the way.
Yeah, yeah. But Priest, he's in better. No, Carlito's not in bad shape himself. Well, we don't know because he don't wrestle without the shirt. But um, Priest is more active than Carlito is. So.
Oh, of course, absolutely. Um, so after this, the Judgment Day comes out, right? Try to get the attack and all that stuff, and obviously, the Terror Twins clean house, and it looks like they're about to get their hands on Dominic Mysterio. Still, Liv Morgan makes the save.
That's what she's there for.
That's what she's there for. Yeah, that is what she's there for. Not really surprised, to be honest, but again, good for them. And it's official, Walter. It is official at Bash in Berlin. It will be. I even got the graphic for this too, brother. I had graphics on point on this one. It will be Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan going up against Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley in a mixed tag team match at Bash in Berlin.
Yeah,
So that should be
I,
fun.
I think that makes the most sense since based off how the opening segment went.
Yes.
Yeah, like I said, I thought Dom's explanation was for the most part on point, but like I think you're gonna get Damian and Finn later on. Like
Yeah.
that's probably bad blood or something like that.
Someone suggested they could have like 3 matches, right? And the third match is at WrestleMania.
Or they could do that too. I mean, there might be some type of Damian Priest. So they already did JD, they did Carlito, so that Finn match has to be soon. They could do Damian and Dom's one-on-one as well. I mean, there's so many combinations you could do.
Absolutely. I will say this too. I think here you can have where Liv gets pinned by Rhea, and you build, hey, I just pinned the champion. They run it back at Bad Blood. Because it screams like a Bad Blood match to me. Or Saudi Arabia. I'm sure the Saudi show's happening after this, right? It's the Saudi
Bad Blood's after.
Bad Blood, yeah. So you could do that Bad Blood. You could even argue, you could make the argument, oh, this could be in Hell in a Cell. I know there's some people who aren't down with, I'm just gonna say it, the women having a Hell in a Cell match. I
It's just
understand.
two. Can't we really do 2 in one night? They used to do that,
They
obviously.
used to do that, bro. Do you remember, dude? They used to do tag team elimination chamber matches at one point.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
I think you could do that in the game too.
I know. Hey, Walter, I know you got your creative juices going right now. Oh shit.
Nah,
As you guys already know.
I ain't messing with that. Well,
as you guys know, we did over the weekend. We did AT. Well, not even over the weekend. When did we do this on?
Thursday.
Thursday, yeah, last Thursday we did ATP Elimination Chamber, the last PLE show before ATP All in the Mud 2 going down to the point where it'll be 2 nights of All in the Mud 2. 2 nights of All in the Mud.
Because if we do the one night, that's gonna be 6 hours.
Yeah,
like last year.
Yeah. Listen, so
that was right after All In. That's definitely not happening this year.
I think the plan is night 1 we should do it the weekend of All In, so the day before All In, possibly.
Yeah, we could try to do that because it's probably going to be a 3-hour, 4-hour because we have a lot of stipulations.
Yeah, so make sure you tune in for that one. Make sure you guys tune in for ATP All in the Mud 2. Yes. I remember that too. The Chamber from 2015 was garbage. Remember that? I
don't even remember that match.
So there you go. For us to continue this, Walter. From there, we saw the backstage Maxine Dupree with the Alpha Academy, and Ivy Nile attempts to once again, try to talk to Maxine Dupree. Hey, I can talk to Chad to calm him down because they were advertising what was it? What's it called? ¿Cómo se dice?
Texas Tornado tag.
Yeah, Texas Tornado.
Or Torando tag. They spelled it wrong the first time.
Yeah, Torando, whatever the fuck it is.
There was a mistake on their part.
It was a mistake. It really, really was. But they were advertising that for later on. But it's like Maxine Dupree was like, no, listen, I'm staying with my family. These 2 guys are my family. I am not going back to Chad Gable. Like, you kind of knew where they were going with this the moment she said that, and Ivy Nile's reaction to it. Like, you know where this is going. You know what I mean? And I agree with this, Chief. Respectfully, Maxine looks hotter every week.
You saw the shorts. The shorts.
Like I said.
Yeah, it was cool seeing her in that gear, but the casual clothing is a lot better.
I agree with that too. The Judgment Day and Terror Twin segment was great. It was great.
It was a good way to start the show. Like I said, to get Dom's side and also, get Rhea's side, I guess, whatever that means. And now we got a match out of it. So it did its job.
Yeah. You know what's been funny as hell, bro? This is a perfect opportunity, bro. And they dropped the ball on this one. But I would have done it. Being that way, WWE is, again, some people are saying it's hot again, right? Right?
Okay.
Imagine this. We've seen this crossover before with, with WWE and Jerry Springer, rest in peace, right? We've seen in the past, right? This would have been a perfect time, bro. Hear me out. I know you, Walter. You would get this. I don't know how many in the chat would get this. If they did a segment with Rhea, Dom, and Liv and all this stuff in the ring on Caso Cerrado, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Imagine, bro. I'm just saying, bro.
It would draw
the
Spanish
Hispanic
viewers.
The Spanish, this. Who the hell is Anna Maria? Who?
Everyone else won't understand it.
Who this Kenzo Cerrado? What?
And the people in it will understand it. So no, it's not. Only Dom would. Probably is the only one that would.
And then you bring out Jey Uso and all this other shit. Just saying. Okay.
Gotta see how that story plays out now.
Exactly. Hey, you see the vision, Walter. You're seeing the vision. We got a vignette recap of the Y6 debut, and you saw Bo Dallas sitting alone talking to himself as he recounts the events. And Dallas says that Bray Wyatt was with the group in spirit during the match. And Dallas then sees a television that keeps repeating the statement, the work must go on. And Dallas and Uncle Howdy repeatedly say, my life for you, to close the promo. Now, you gotta keep in mind, last week, they were in Baltimore, the same city where the Wyatt family debuted on Monday Night Raw many, many years ago. So that was fitting to see, right? I look forward to seeing Bo wrestle, because eventually he has to. Like, we saw the group wrestle, and they did great. You know what I mean? But now we have to see Bo Dallas wrestle. Steve, that's my entire childhood. Caso Cerrado is. Thank you. See, if you get it, bro. See, as Peruvian, I would have said Laura Bozo, but nah, hell no. Fuck her. Fuck Laura Bozo. Fuck her. Anywho, okay, Walter, you're still not there. That's fine. We got a vignette recap of Odyssey Jones. We saw the debut, right? How he laid out the final testament, right, or the authors of pain and all that stuff, and this led to Kofi Kingston excited, right, for his debut last night. And you see Xavier Woods still seem to be filled with concerns about this, right? Because you see, right, like Xavier Woods wondering, from where did Odyssey Jones pop into the scene here, right? There's many people who feel like, oh, Odyssey Jones might be taking over the third spot of the New Day. I don't think of it in that way. I think it's just, Kofi Kingston trying to lead Odyssey Jones on the right path, right? But there's planting the seeds here, it looks like, as well, for this split of the New Day. It looks like it. So I'm intrigued. I'm very, very fucking intrigued by the reaction of Xavier Woods, his motions and all that stuff. So there was that. Wait a minute. We then get Odyssey Jones going up an enhancement guy, Vincent Winey. Turns out he is the boyfriend of Cora Jade, the guy who is the enhancement guy that faced Odyssey Jones last night, right? He was the enhancement guy, basically, and he's also, like I just mentioned moments ago, the significant other of Cora Jade. Hey, man, you gotta start somewhere, brother. Gotta start somewhere,
I
right?
mean, this is what I won't say she gets passed around. Never
Hey,
accuse
whoa, whoa,
that.
whoa, 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 whoa,
No, I
whoa.
won't say that. But she clearly needs some companionship, even if it's a jobber. Hopefully, it works out for them.
The train.
I didn't say train. I said she needs some companionship because how you move on from Braun that quick to a month later you're with someone
It's
else
okay,
already?
though, because you know what, Bron, I said this months ago, Walter. Bron now is focused. He sees the vision. He can't be
Isn't he with a different person too now?
that's fine, but she understands, though, like, yo, listen,
They
he
both
don't,
moved on quick. Yeah.
but you know what, though, the new chick understand respect. I don't know your name, that's what I'm calling you, the new chick. She understand that Braun has big motives ahead of him, right? He has big goals and aspirations right now, and she's not gonna get in the way of that. She's gonna still be there for Braun, but she's not gonna get in the way. You know, you get what I'm saying?
I get it. And for now, he's doing good. He's the Intercontinental Champion. So,
Exactly. I'm proud of him. But and after this match, they're celebrating, right? And you see the AOP come out and Karrion Kross. It's funny because I saw this meme. I think I posted this. I posted this in our group chat. The Final Testament has two managers, right? Paul Ellering and Scarlett Bordeaux, and they both don't speak.
right.
You would think as a manager, you're the one doing the talking, right? Hyping up your talent that you're managing. But instead, it's Karrion Kross.
They're just there for show. Well, one of them is for appearance. The other, because he's well respected in the business, I guess. And
And
there you
you
go.
notice the X he had on his forehead. So he was paying homage to Kevin Sullivan, who passed away, R.I.P., the Taskmaster. So there was an homage. So it's fair enough. That's fair. Uso still looking for Rhea? Maybe, brother. He probably slid in the DMs. You know what I
He's
mean?
just been backstage only. We haven't seen him actually wrestle or do anything
I'm about
recently.
to we about to upload a new graphic. What does he even do?
We'll see, right? It's done. It's been a while.
Yes. So there's that also. Cross tries to say that Kingston is attempting to replace Xavier with Jones. Xavier tries to set up a tag team match for next week. But then Kofi interrupts him and sets a 6-man tag instead. And from the looks of it, Walter, it looks like, Xavier wasn't having it. He wasn't with it. I can't blame him, really. He's like, bro, what the fuck? Like, you're going to just put this random guy, even though we know it's Odyssey Jones, right? He's wearing a New Day shirt, right?
NDR.
Yeah, NDR. And it's like, really, bro? You're going to try to put this guy with us? We've been holding it down for the two of us for so long. You're going to add this third guy?
That might not be the issue though. I think the issue is the fact that Kofi didn't let him know in advance that every time Xavier Woods wants to say something, Kofi just not saying brushes him off, but just gets too hyped and talks about his experience with Odyssey Jones and all that. And it's rubbing Xavier the wrong way. Obviously, you could see it, but he's not gonna say it out loud.
Nice. Now, what if all this leads, bro, to Odyssey Jones turning on the New Day and joining the fucking authors of the Final Testament, bro?
Secret agent.
I would not be surprised, dude. That will be such a random like booking decision, but I can see that too, bro.
It's at this point, I think some people would take that than a New Day breakup. People really don't want to see that,
Bro, people don't want to spell. Do you have any idea how many people will start crying, bro? How
yeah.
many grown people, bro, will start crying, dude?
But I think they possibly could do it. They possibly could test an Xavier Woods heel run. You know,
People gonna be like,
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
don't know how much sense that makes, but
yeah, exactly. Carrion is in Xavier's head. He planted seeds weeks ago. That is true, but again,
that's all what it is. So I don't know if it's just gonna end up being where Xavier just he feels some type of way and then just randomly wakes up. But yeah, I'm intrigued for next week for that match.
yes. We also see Pierce is in his office. McIntyre interrupts, and Pierce says CM Punk is not there tonight. But McIntyre said he doesn't care about CM Punk, and instead is concerned about why Randy Orton is getting a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship, being that, Randy's a SmackDown guy, and McIntyre said he'll take care of the problem tonight. So we thought. We then get exactly Karrion is justified. Kofi don't tell Xavier shit from Romeo. Very well true as well. But we did get the Texas Tornado tag team match, bro. American made, or American made, right? Is that what they're?
Yeah, American made
Or the
garbage
Alpha,
name, but
yeah,
whatever.
American made of Julius and Brutus Creed versus the Alpha Academy. They mentioned this too, bro. They mentioned that Chad Gable was in Paris, France, and he cut a promo. He filmed a promo claiming to be in France. Someone on Twitter literally figured out that the building that was in the background of the promo where, Chad Gable was filming this promo was actually not in France, Walter. It was not.
Oh, wow.
It was not in Pays France.
Where was he then?
Instead, it was in Spain.
Bruh.
He was in Spain, bro. In Spain, in the mud, bro.
How they think we're stupid or something?
They think that we're fucked.
I think they didn't think people would care that much. They know that wrestling fans don't travel. They travel, but they don't travel.
No. They just know
like
that wrestling fans aren't good with geography. They're not familiar with buildings and structure. Landmarks.
I mean, I was kind of skeptical myself, but I didn't go that far to just dig deep into that. But they got caught.
It's like, bro, it's like if I were to say, yeah, I'm in Mexico, but in the background is Machu Picchu. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So they're not so slick, WWE. Not so fucking slick. The match itself was, it was fine. You had Obafemi sitting in the front row in the crowd. He's issuing an open challenge tonight on NXT, which has been answered by Otis. So there's that as well. And it looked like they had the match won, the Academy. They had the match won, Tosawa and Otis, until Ivy Nile decides to get involved and attack Maxime Dupree. And that caused a distraction. And that led to the Alpha Academy picking up the Creed brothers. Too many fucking academies here, okay? Alpha Academy, Creed brothers, American made.
Come on.
American made. You know what I mean. The Creed brothers picked up the I almost said Diamond Mine. God damn it.
They were Diamond Mine.
Picked up the W here. Rightfully so. Yes, Spain is still in Europe. That is correct. But still, they told people they were in France. Chad Gable was in Paris, France, and he was in Spain. That's like me doing a video promo in front of the Big Ben and claiming it to be Paris.
And was that real? Like, you think it wasn't green screen or anything?
No, brother. Don't look no green screen to me. Unless AI is so advanced in technology, bro, that we don't even know, bro. Like,
Maybe.
But what was your thoughts, brother, on the match and Maxime Dupree getting attacked by Ivy Nile?
The match was fine. I was generally surprised to see Alpha Academy getting all that offense. I don't see much of them, so for what they did, it's good to see Tozawa getting TV time and Otis doing his thing. But Creed Brothers had to win this match. After last week, Young Adam losing 2 matches in a row. You saw it coming with the Ivy Nile stuff. She was eventually gonna go full on heel, and it was okay. I mean, did Creed Brothers need that to happen? Probably not, but it's to add to the story. Whatever. We'll see what's next. Are they gonna still? So I don't know what's the story because Chad Gable said he's gonna focus back on the White Six, but it seems like you still kind of have Alpha Academy also feuding with American Mates. Unless they're moving on. I don't know. It's like they're two different stories.
It could be. I am under the belief, bro, that I want to believe that at Bash in Berlin, we're gonna get the match. Chad Gable and Uncle Howdy as Bo Dallas, being played by Bo Dallas. So that's in the realm of possibility. That's when we'll see what this is all about. But I thought the match was fine for what it was. I thought it made sense for the American-made crew to get a win. So there's that also. Okay. Moving along here. We got Pete Dunne sit-down interview. It says he never wants to hear the name Butch again. And said he had to swallow his pride for 2 years because of Sheamus. This screams like Raw after Bash in Berlin match or something. They should be on the pay-per-view. They should have a match on the pay-per-view.
That ain't happen.
That ain't gonna happen though. So yeah, there's that.
You only get 5 matches in that card. Come on. Limited.
Hey man, 0 hour, buddy. 0 hour. Or
There ain't no 0 hour either. He
the
doesn't
pre-show. The pre-show. The
There ain't no
pre-show.
pre-show. You know they don't do pre-show matches. Come on.
Sunday Night Heat. I'm sorry. Oh, okay.
It's over. It's over for them.
We got a vignette of Bronson Reed recapping his attack on Seth freaking Rollins. They compared him to over 50 kangaroos. Yes, bro, that's actually happened. They compared it to 50 kangaroos, bro. That's racist, bro.
Yeah, because kangaroos in Australia. Oh, man.
Kangaroo kick? Might as well while you're at it. Kangaroo fucking roo kick. Right? Might as well, right? Might as well. But again, listen, I thought overall him attacking Rollins made sense. He became a main man overnight. So that was cool to see overall. We got the number one contenders match for the women's tag team titles. We had Kairi Sane and Io Sky of Damage Control taking on the team of Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler, 2/3 of the Pure Fusion Collective. The Pure Fusion Collective.
What a name. What a name. Are you trying to find a clip for the name?
The Pure Fusion Collective. What the fuck is that? If you want to just call them the collective, by all means. I'm sure GCW won't mind. I'm sure GCW will be okay with it. You know, so there's that too. You know, but it ended in no contest when Alba Fire and Isla Dawn got involved. So there's that. Then they pulled with the tag team titles. I don't know what's going to come out of this. Likely at Bash in Berlin, they're going to have probably.
No, they have a match next week. You didn't see?
Are they really?
Yeah, triple threat for the tag titles. Come on, man.
We can't even give them a match in Europe. They can't get a match. They can't get a match in Berlin.
No, 5 matches. They have a limit. Come on, man.
No reaction. Yeah, there's nothing to it. No fucking
that's
reaction.
the usual. Unfortunately.
Not surprised.
Oh, come on. Not surprised.
They had to get that out of the way. Come on, bro. They had to get that out of the way. You know what? We gotta take time for Bron Breakker. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on. Whatever, man. Whatever. We had R-Truth talk to the Miz saying that, hey, because Miz seemed like he was in the mud, bro. Like he's ready to be in the mud rumble.
You think so?
Oh, sure, brother. Oh. And he tried to cheer him up. Hey, I got you an Intercontinental Championship match against Braun. And Miz got happy. What? Yeah, a match with Bron Breakker. You can't believe it. No. Big Bronson Reed. Bronson fucking Reed. So
he flipped out.
He just flipped out. But later on in the night, you see Orton try to motivate him. Hey, man, you're a two-time Grand Slam champion, future Hall of Famer. You got this, even though it didn't really happen. Solomon Monster said, shout out to Solomon Monster, by the way. Shout out to him. Said there's a rumor they want to call the new Judgment Day as Street Trash as a new team name. I don't think so, to be honest. I think they shut that down. I think it was WrestleVotes who posted that also. And I think WWE played them like, no, we're not calling them Street Trash.
Yeah, they made new shirts, new merch and everything just for Judgment Day, black and white.
Yeah. So I don't think it's happening, to be honest. But shout out to Solomon Monster, like I said. We got also, again, the back and forth between Gunther and Randy Orton. Gunther talks about Randy being a screw-up. Orton talks about admitting to his script, admitting to that he did everything the American way, right? Gunther then says Orton's grandfather and father were both screw-ups, and it came natural to him, that being Orton, right? And if you think about it, right? Randy Orton himself, right? He has a history, right? Back in the day, he wasn't an innocent person per se, right? Learn from his mistakes, but we've seen this, like if you notice, right? But Damian Priest, he did the same shit. referencing his past about him being homeless, and that was a choice that he made, and bad parenting, how the Judgment Day are street trash, just like Damian Priest, just to get into Priest's head. And it worked.
Cool.
And here, Gunther doing the exact same shit to Randy Orton. And you could just tell, bro, like Orton was getting like he just was ready to just lay it, just drop him, right? But he knows as a veteran, hey, he's gonna get it in Berlin. You're gonna get it in Berlin, right? And all this is happening. Then Drew McIntyre music hits, and the distraction allows Orton to hit the RKO on Gunther. Now remember, also Walter, Orton said that he will surprise Gunther with an RKO when he least expects it. Won't even see it coming, and he hits him with the RKO.
Well, then he said he wanted to see it come. So
still, though, I want to
don't
believe
get the
though.
promo, but yeah.
And then out came CM Punk and started whipping him right with the belt and all that stuff, and try to get the bracelet. And there's talks now that at Bash of Berlin they're gonna have a strap match, that being Punk and McIntyre, which is fine.
Makes
right?
sense.
Makes sense because guess what? Punk will win that match, but likely McIntyre won't get pinned. They might do the stipulation where you gotta touch all four corners, probably.
That could be a way to protect Drew.
You know what I mean? Or I mean, if this was the other company, it would have been a dog collar match. You know what I mean? But that's no here or there. Remember the dog collar match?
Dog.
From back in the day?
Yeah, back in the day. We don't see those nowadays, right?
Nah, you're right. Right. We saw also Sheamus being interviewed. But what were your thoughts, real quick, Walter? Your thoughts on the Orton Gunther segment and Punk getting involved?
Yeah, I thought it was a great way to combine both storylines in one segment. It kind of made sense because Drew didn't think Punk was there, so Drew's gonna focus on the world title. Sadly enough for him, Punk's still around. So and then Gunther, it's good to see that Orton's getting some type of advantage because we know Gunther's gonna retain. So you gotta still make Orton look sort of strong. And you saw Gunther backstage pissed. I don't know whose segment that was. It was, I think, Punk's backstage segment. I don't know if he talked about it yet, but yeah, Gunther was just furious during that.
Yeah, he was pissed.
Yeah, but I thought the segment did its job. This was a decent segment.
Punk should have been worried. Though Punk's used to the backstage drama. He's used to this shit.
Pretty much. That's why he didn't care for it.
He didn't give a damn. Like, come on. It's like, brother, I did worse.
Right.
You see what I did to Jungle Boy Jack Perry? It's on footage. Come on, yeah, nothing to worry about here. Okay, but yeah, we saw like Sheamus being interviewed, right? And he talked about his issue with Pete Dunne's. Sheamus went on to say he doesn't understand why Dunne has such a problem with him. Ludwig Kaiser interrupts him, right, and says he's still intent on taking out the Celtic Warrior. And then Pete Dunne took the opportunity to attack Sheamus from behind with the shillelagh. I don't know where this is going to... Again, I do feel like this will be a match on Raw. It sucks because you would think, hey, Europe, right? You would think the involvement of Ludwig Kaiser, right? Being that, again, Ludwig Kaiser is from Germany, after all. He is German. You would think, hey, man, this would be an easy thing, right? Put him on the show.
No, you get Ludwig in the dark match at SmackDown. That's the close you'll get.
In the mud, bro.
Yeah, come on. Follow the program.
It's terrible. It would never happen all in the mud. Just saying, Ludwig.
You can only have 5 matches, man. Those are 5 unique spots. You cannot go over.
Fine. CM Punk had a interview with Kathy Kelly, right? And he claims that, and he talks about his claims of travel issues and says they were on the same plane. And Punk admits that he lied to prevent Drew from showing up at the building, but says he figured out a way to make everyone happy. So basically, he played everyone. he played everyone to thinking that, oh, Punk wasn't there, but in reality, he was there just to fucking lower the guard of Drew McIntyre, and it fucking worked. Gunther, Randy, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre was real. Segment was really great. It really was, yes. I like the transition from RKO to Punk, whipping Drew, Chef's kiss on production team for that one. Yeah, absolutely. I'll give them praise when it's deserving here. This was one of them. We then get obviously Walter Bronson Reed versus The Miz. And as you expect, if you literally thought that, if you're one of these folks out there who literally thought that The Miz had a chance against Bronson Reed, come on.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news. I knew it.
That wasn't going to happen.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way. The Miz was going to beat Bronson Reed. And of course, after the match, R-Truth was the one who took a beating from Bronson Reed. Not one, not twice, not three, like 6 or 7 tsunamis to R-Truth.
He wants to get that summer vacation.
And I loved Michael Cole selling this on commentary. Selling the shit out of this. Like, this is like the most vicious thing you have ever seen happen on television in wrestling.
And this just makes Pierce look more bad.
Yes, bro. That no good darn Adam Pierce, bro.
Like, you make you Raw GM, look, your show is all over the place.
I think, Walter, he deserves a picture, bro. What does he even do? He deserves a graphic. What does he even do?
You're gonna get blocked by him. So.
That's fine, brother. Won't be the first time a WWE authority figure blocks me. Won't be the first time, or the last one either. But be that as it may, again, it's another way to showcase just how fierce and dominant Bronson Reed is. And I'm fine with it, brother. Anything you want to add to this?
Oh, another week with Bronson Reed doing what he did, and I thought it worked. I don't know what's going to happen with R-Truth, but clearly he wanted a summer vacation. I don't know what's going on. Just to make Bronson Reed look more dominant, not to just be like, oh, he just did all that just because Seth needed time off, It's good that someone else took that, and who knows, maybe Miz is next week, or I assume that Pat McAfee could be another victim because he's gonna, need to get out the commentary table soon to do his College Game Day. So maybe he's the next victim for all we know.
For sure.
I thought this was not a great way to feature Bronson Reed. He's on Raw again. It's a win. It's a win for him.
For sure. Weston writes here, the voice actress of Misty and Jesse died from Pokemon. Wow.
Yeah, it was a few days ago, I believe, from cancer. Very unfortunate.
Yeah. That was my childhood, bro, Pokemon back in the day. We're talking like old school Pokemon. I know Pokemon now is advanced and all that stuff. And
that's the actress.
And I think now Ash became a Pokemon master eventually, right?
He finally won the Pokemon League, yeah.
And all that stuff. Was Pikachu still with him, or are they parted way?
Pikachu was actually the winning Pokemon, I believe. So he's still
like, bro. It got to a point where, bro, I became a thing. My thing became Yu-Gi-Oh, and I just didn't look back. So when y'all think Miz is turning on R-Truth, I give it a couple more weeks.
Yeah, because R-Truth's not going to be on for a while. And then when he comes back, that's probably when Miz turns. And I don't know what you get out of it, but Miz is much better as a heel. So
of course. Yeah, Pokemon from the 90s is always great. Yeah. Absolutely. From there, we had Jey Uso hyping up Sami Zayn before the main event. There was a Judgment Day vignette that aired. They announced that we just mentioned that already. That'll be Ripley and Priest versus Liv Morgan and Dominic at Bash in Berlin, like we just mentioned early on in this episode. And then we got the main event. We got the freaking main event. Bron Breakker and Sami Zayn, bro. I love and again, I know I said before I'm not big on the whole camera thing. Not I feel you didn't play it out.
You're not.
But here, bro, I'll make the exception, bro.
Wow.
Because Bron Breakker, like,
What?
you know what? He's hyping himself up and like, watch this, and just look so badass, bro. Listen, Bron Breakker made it look easy. Listen, you got to give Sammy the first fall. That's fine. It is what it is. The first fall, that's fine. You got to make it suspenseful. In another world, if you wanted to really, showcase Bron Breakker's dominance, should have been a sweep. But it's Sami Zayn, so you can't really do
Sami
that.
Zayn, yeah, you ain't doing
I will
that.
say this, though. This should have been the match of SummerSlam. This should have been the match of SummerSlam.
Yeah, it should have been. I noticed that Triple H has been doing this recently, or for some reason they won't have the PLE match, or they will have it and it won't get enough time, and then you get a much longer match on Raw.
On TV, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, cool and all, but you're telling me they could have done this at SummerSlam? Come on.
Oh, of course they could have done it at SummerSlam, and they chose not to do it. I don't know why, but it is what it is. But yeah, bro. Then obviously Braun took over, bro. Braun just made this shit look easy, bro. Like, we talked about this earlier. He literally catapulted Sami Zayn like a lawn dart onto the timekeepers area.
Yeah.
Like, bro, just ragdolled him, bro. Just literally had his way with him, right? Then got the second fall tied, and then just speared him away. Again, there was a moment where Sammy could have won. Like, oh my God. But no. Bron Breakker was all said and done, bro. And still the Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah. Good. Really good main event. Should have been a SummerSlam still, but it still did its job.
Look at this,
yeah,
bro.
Bron Breakker, man. They're really spotlighting him well. He's doing his thing. Hopefully, I know Sammy's a great worker and stuff.
Listen, bro, he's him, bro. This guy
let's see. I mean, the reign just started, so we gotta see. Hopefully, they line him up with some good opponents. I know Ilya's still there, and other mid carders. Ilya, Dragunov.
Nah, I guess.
Yeah, you have people out there that he can contend with. Put some good matches.
Absolutely,
and
yes.
That's what I'm saying. Hopefully, this good run continues, because he's not gonna be feuding with Sammy anymore. So hopefully his next few opponents, he'll also be on that same level where the match quality is at least somewhat passable.
Of course, if not, maybe Jey Uso, right? Try to avenge his
good
friend's loss.
That.
What is Jey doing right now? What is Jey doing?
No, but they're about to be in the Judgment Day storyline, and then after that, the Bloodline storyline is going to happen. You really want Jey to be involved?
Civil War games, buddy.
Yeah, a couple months.
Yeah, so we'll see. But overall, listen, Monday Night Raw, overall solid show. Not as good as last week. If I'm going to give this a grade, I'm going to give it a C+.
Yeah, C+. I can't say B- because I feel like you need a couple more exciting things. But there was the opening segment, the main event, and then the world title and the other storyline with Punk and Drew. They all kind of delivered. So I'll give it like a 7 out of 10.
Pikachu's like John Cena. He's always has to
Pretty
go
much.
over
This
in some
guy's been around for how many years now?
Yes. Bron Breakker is in my mind already WWE champion in the future. Yeah, he is the future.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's
the now, dude. He is the present. Yeah. He is the future.
I'm not sure if he's gonna have a Gunther title reign, and nor does he even need that. Honestly,
no. We don't even know. Okay, we don't know. Is he the guy?
We don't know that yet.
We're talking.
That's too much pressure right now.
We're talking Cena level.
No, we don't know that yet.
We don't know.
But
Time will tell.
he's on
Time
his
will
way
tell.
up there. Like he's on a
Time
good
will tell.
start. He's on a good
Yeah, he
path.
is.
Let's see how he does in this mid card title run. Doesn't have to be as long as Gunther's, but I think he will have that for a while, and we'll see what he does with that belt.
Time will tell. Time will only tell. But we will tell you guys this though. If you have not checked out yet, myself, Walter, Romeo were on last night, and we did a live episode of Steve's Kitchen. We talked about Roman Reigns' return to SmackDown and how he laid out this so-called bloodline. Daniel Garcia potentially leaving AEW, going to WWE. Tony Khan, TK, Tony joined the show, and he vented his frustrations with us. And because of that, we listen. We'll be back Thursday for something about Dynamite. Ain't that right, Walter?
I don't know about me, but if you're bringing the show back,
We're doing sad.
You can bring it back. I'm not committing. I don't commit to any of these shows, or else if I do, then
we're doing sad. We gotta do sad, man.
I never promised Tony that. You did.
But also, if you have not checked out as well, we did do some ATP gaming last Thursday. We did ATP Elimination Chamber, our last ATP PLE as part of All in the Mud 2. And if you want to be part of All in the Mud, if you go in the chat right now, all you got to do is become an ATP channel member. Only $2.99 a month. You get all these perks, including being part of the ATP gaming roster. You can be part of the All in the Mud Rumble at ATP All in the Mud. Just make sure you have a call created wrestler in 2K24 and let Walter know about it at Hey I'm Walter. DM him. Let him know your call. Use the hashtag in community creative, right? Is that what they call it, right?
Community creations.
Yes. Use the hashtag ATP Gaming or ATP. Both of them will be fine. So Walter can find your call. Okay?
Yeah, I mean the match card's already stacked, but you could definitely be part of the Rumble if you
TK calling Brian the Trooper, bro. Stop. Yes, that too. That too. So that being said, guys, follow me on X at Heel Steven. Follow the Around the Point Network on X at AT Point Network. Walter, let them know where can the fine folks check you out.
Yep, on X at Ham Walter.
There you go. X at Ham Walter. That's going to be it for us, guys. For myself, for Walter, for the gang, for Bron Breaker. This has been the Raw Rundown here on the Around the Point Network. Good night, everybody.